I'm about to be real. I'm about to be real. Everybody, people gonna get mad. They're not going to hear this shit, but this is the truth, man. Bone's gonna be in trouble. I'm not saying that Bone, like 3 6 is the better group overall. I'm not saying that. I'm saying because of the timeline, okay? The timeline is what's going to hurt Bone when it comes to this versus battle. Now, there's a few songs that's going to win whatever song that they play against. Notorious Thugz, Crossroads, Thug Love. Those are whatever they put up against, it is what it is. You know, they might 3 6 might play like a cool out song or something for those songs because they know whatever will let them have it. But all the other shit. Now it's not only 3 6, all right? Got Project Pat. You know, I'm not really sure if they're gonna include any other Hypnotized Minds people. Let's just say they don't. I know for sure Project Pat ass gonna be there because Project Pat got like a third of the hits. You know, 3 6 was the most sampled group of this era. Okay, this era, this culture. Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion, I think ASAP Berg, a few others, Drake. I mean, you have so many of them that sample 3 6 Mafia, Project Pat. That it's really going to be hard to go up against that in this time. Now, a lot of old heads is going to be there, which is going to help Bone because Bone's prime was the 90s. Okay? 3 6 was out in the 90s as well. They had some hits, but it wasn't their prime. Their prime was really early 2000s. Once they came out, late 90s, early 2000s, once they came out with the Chicken Head, Sipping on Scissor, those hits. And then, you know, then they kind of phased out. They made a couple other hits, but, you know, it really wasn't big. Then a few years ago, Juicy J explodes. And it really brought life back into 3 6. Even though he went on by himself and did his solo thing, he's still a part of that group regardless because everybody's always wondering, when you guys going to reunite? When you guys going to get together? It's that, you know? So Juicy J, Project Pack solo hits, I mean, it's really going to make it hard on Bone because a lot of Bone shit don't really make you dance, you know, or fight. You know, a lot of 3 6 shit can sway your mood, you know, to make you want to dance. You can quickly start dancing to start fighting. You know, when you have those mood swings and stuff, you're really able to control your audience. And Bone, a lot of Bone's music was from the soul. It was from the soul. It made you listen. You bobbed your head. You cried. You smoked to. All those things. They had some hype songs. Now, Crazy Bone is probably the most dangerous Bone in that group because he had some club hits with, I don't know if you consider Riding Dirty a club hit, but he also had that one hit with Lil Jon. I Don't Give a Fuck song. He was on that. 3 6 was actually in the video too. Crazy Bone's verse was the hardest verse on the song. If he performed that, that's going to carry weight for them. You know, Busy don't have a lot of club songs. Busy Bone got Thug Cry. I think he got maybe one or two other known things that's known by other, but he doesn't have a large catalog of music by itself. Okay, Bone, they came back out in the 2000s. They had the I Tried. I think they had maybe something else, but it didn't really reach like how it was. Like it didn't explode like how Juicy J's did. And I Tried is more of a something to make you think about. It's a song that make you think about the struggle and everything. That's why a lot of people love Bone, because they can relate to a lot of this shit that they talk about. They talk about all that shit, man. And I just believe that ultimately, at the end of the day, hip hop wins, Bone wins, and 3-6 wins, because these groups have been around for so long, and the fact that they're able to showcase who they are and gain some new fans. People probably never even heard of these people before, never heard one song, but after today, they're gonna start streaming their music. They're keeping these guys alive, and that's what I like ultimately. So we all love Bone, and there's a lot of people that may have forgot about 3-6 Mafia. And I think worldwide, Bone, like all over the world, Bone is just loved by everybody. You know, mainly like that Crossroads is just, it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Everybody can relate to it. Everybody loves it. You know, but you have, like, when Juicy J starts playing Slob on My Knob, whatever song that Bone just played, it don't even fucking matter. When Juicy J play Bands for Make a Dance and hoes start climbing on stage, twerking and stripping and shit, it's really gonna change the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? They had those club bangers. Bone doesn't have that. They don't have a whole club dynamic. They have a hood struggle dynamic, rider music, things like that. But it's going to be, man, I hate the fact that these two are put together, because it's like two completely different groups. You know what I mean? But you know what? Each group has a large catalog, and each group has one or two members that did well solo, as solo artists. You can't play no DJ Paul solo shit. You can't play no Crunchy Back solo shit. You know, I think Gangsta Boo got a couple of solo songs. Definitely play Project Pat shit. Definitely play Juicy J. Rest in peace to Coopster. Rest in peace to Law Infamous. Law Infamous, when they play that Where's the Bud, that shit is crazy. But was it that big of a hit? No, but when it plays, is going to remind people, like, damn, this shit sound hard. Bone, you can't play no solo lazy shit. Can't play no solo fucking fleshy shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Wishbone got one good song, Get Your Thug On. But you can't, I doubt they even play that shit. Busy might play Friday or something like that, but he doesn't have much that's gonna make the crowd go crazy. It's Crazy Bone. Crazy Bone's gonna have to win it for Bone. That's the pretty much the final. Bone has to be creative, and they have to let Crazy help win it. Busy Bone energy, when he does his verses on Notorious Thugz, if they let him do it, and Thug Love with Pac, if they let that just be Busy do that shit, and they can let him, like, maybe they cut off the sound and let Busy just go off, we gonna see that energy plus Crazy Bone playing his hits. It can make it close. There's no way in hell that Bone wins by a landslide. They either make it close or they lose. And that's just the truth.